Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Jake Marisnick. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman.
Kochanowicz with a move to first. It's low. It gets away. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. The Blue Jays take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
0-1.
Hit on the ground might be two. On to second, they get one, and that's two. Back here at Rogers Center.
Ball four, take the base.
And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Bo Bichette. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive, the other.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Matt Moore.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball 2. And another ball. Bichette at second with nobody out. And there's ball 4.
First base.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Next to hit, Nathan Lukes.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Fouled off. He was late. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Bichette around third and headed home. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they're up by 3.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
1-2.
Outside, action in the pen down there. Brock Burke up and loosening in the pen. Stevenson also throwing. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around third, he'll score, and they lead by 4. Safely into second, he's got a double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Serving the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Man at second. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. It's 7-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Pitcher in the game for the Angels, Robert Stevenson.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Just off the outside corner. And the count is 1-2. Out towards right center field. Marisnik sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Miles Straw. Swings and misses.
0-1.
Slider right there. On the ground. And that chance handled. Slings to first. 2 gone. 2 outs. Base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that's in the dirt.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
Oops it.
He's safe.
So 2 down, and the batter is George Springer. And it's fouled away. Guerrero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the inch.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That'll end the inning after all. Back now in Toronto.
3 out.
On the mound now, Luke Weaver.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Bichette, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one clips the corner. The 1-2. And there's the ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two now. On the ground, out to short. He's in there.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
That's hard hit on the line. Verdugo calls it in, and there's one away. And now the right fielder, Nathan Lukes. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Weaver measures 6 feet 2 inches. 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Settles underneath it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Man at first, Dalton Varsho digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. 2-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that's the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We go to the 8th.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 33, Yellow.
Bottom of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Ryan Serven. Weaver back to work.
That's a strike.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fights it off. You'll see another. At the belt and fires. Got him swinging.
Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Jimenez
No
now in the
ball.
box.
One strike.
Comes up empty with a swing there. Foul ball there. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun.
They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. And the batter now, Miles Straw. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. And that's a foul ball.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Makes the grab on the run. And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 11 runs on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 10 runs on base.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lukes. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the pitch. That's off the mark. And now 3-0.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. And a full count now.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
No outs. Runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Addison Barger. Wouldn't chase that time.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Lukes on at first. Nobody out. Check on the runner. Lukes back in on a dive. Step off. Oh, he jumped early. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Really nice job right there, especially on the mound. Sometimes when that runner breaks, everybody panics, especially the pitcher, and then you don't make the play, you don't execute what needs to be done to get that runner out. That time he just stepped off calmly, dealt with this situation, and they got a pretty easy out after that.
The Halos leading by a run here in the finale of this 4-game set. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
One down. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. So in.
Three. Out. You're out.
And we're back. And now the DH, George Springer. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
The pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient. With the pitch count in this one.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball. That one missed. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Little chopper rolls foul. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. And it's even up. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. All set for the start of the inning.
Ball 4, take the base.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And the right-hander back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Kerr at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7. Now the 3rd baseman, Ernie Clement. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Jose Quijada, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. That's down and in.
2-0.
2 out, space is empty. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Nathan Lukes waiting to hit for Toronto. Righty to the plate. High in the air, out to right. Malloy in position. Nabs it, and that'll do it. We're at the top of the 8th, so in now for the on to the bottom of the 8th, and now for the Jays, Nathan Lukes. And he deals. And ball 1.
1-0.
Strike 1.
1-1.
The pitch. And another ball. Two and 2. Out towards left center. Flint makes the grab, and there's one down.
The batter, the second baseman,
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. That's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Verdugo gets under it, brings it in. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Rogers Center. Now here is Justin Henry Malloy. And here it comes. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Franco, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's 2 away. And next for the Angels, Luis Rengifo, a switch hitter batting right. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side. Lukes drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back now in Toronto. Last chance for the home team. Now it's the DH, George Springer. And a pitch. And that's down and away. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
And a swing and a miss there.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. And another ball. Three-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 up, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Now the left fielder 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and deals.
Ball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Timing on his swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Runner takes off. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
First offering, runner goes. Swing and a miss. No throw, safe at second.
Easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Run comes in from second. It's 5-1. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Manager out of the dugout now. And Robert Stevenson comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Trying to steal a first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at-bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
0-2.
Stevenson is just one strike away. Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left